Hello, my beautiful Scorpios, and how are you guys doing with all the retrogrades going on? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how these retrogrades have been affecting you. We're in a lot of them right now. So I know recording my videos a few times my camera froze, so I had to restart my system. So it's, I've been feeling my energy being like anxiety and then um, ear ringing and just all over the place. Okay, so we really do a lot of grounding during these retrogrades. That's very important. So guys, please, if this video resonates for you, please give it the thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Tell me how it resonates for you. And if you're new, welcome. Please subscribe and click on the bell for all notifications. I am using a new Moonology deck by Jasmine Boland. So if you like it, give this video a thumbs up, okay? For those of you who've been part of my channel from the very beginning through my ups and downs and everything else, you know I'm very much a intuitive card reader. So for me, I like very colorful cards that have a lot going on, because every time I do a reading, I pick up different things and energies from the cards. So I'm really loving these Moonology cards. So let's get into it. What is my Scorpio's mind, body, and soul energy for my Scorpio spirit? Mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and soul. One more card for the soul, please. One more card for the soul, please. One more card for the soul, spirit. And please forgive my AC kicking on and off. It is quite warm and humid here in New York. So my AC in my office tends to kick on and off a lot. So let's see, for my beautiful Scorpios, one card for the soul, please, spirit. One card for the soul, please. One card only, spirit, please. One card only. Thank you. Alrighty. So let's see, what is the energy for your mind in September, Scorpio? Slow it down, okay? If you're having monkey mind, all right, like I got to get this done, I got to get it done, I've got to put my best foot forward, I have to hurry up and do all my errands. I have spirits asking you to really just stop, take a few deep breaths, and just slow down, because when we're so much in our mind and so worried about everything on our plate that we have to get done and what we're striving for, we miss the signs from spirit to guide us along our path. And I feel like that's what's happening here, which is why spirit is asking you to slow down. Allow yourself to be open to receive these messages from spirit. Your body, what is your body telling you? Accept responsibility. Okay, this is about inner healing work. This is about when you are truly on the path of doing the inner healing work and you have those epiphanies and you allow yourself to feel those emotions and you heal and you let it go. It's also about taking responsibility in your part, right? I had a very significant healing around sexual abuse, and like 2 weeks later, I was like in my kitchen and I had a friend that was like friends with benefits. And, I kept thinking to myself, what does that have to do with that? What does that have to do with that? And then I had my epiphany, right? And the epiphany was, I was raised by a very old-fashioned Italian grandmother. So the epiphany for me was, if you weren't a virgin when you got married, you were considered like the town whore, the town slut. So this epiphany I had was, no one labeled me that. I labeled myself that. So that's what responsibility means. Whether it's, a healing from a relationship, it takes two. We all have a responsibility to take in whatever has affected our life. For me, around my abandonment issues, when I looked back on it, I realized why I gave so much of my energy away to people and why I shaped myself to what I thought people wanted, because as long as I made them happy, I didn't give them a reason to abandon me. That again is taking responsibility. Those were my actions. Okay, so this is what Spirit is asking you to do. And what is your soul wanting? Knowledge. Knowledge. This is about you asking Spirit, please, show me the healing that needs to take place. Show me my path. What is my soul's contract? Please send me the signs. Well, in order for them to do this, you need to slow down. And you need to just, go sit in a lounge chair out in your yard and just be open, right? Just sit there in the silence, taking everything in that's going on around you, right? Watch the animal spirits playing in your yard. Listen to the sounds of the birds. Close your eyes and just be present in the moment. Okay, because it's by being present in the moment that we receive the messages from Spirit that they're trying to deliver to us. Alrighty, so let's get to it, Scorpio. September 2023 for Scorpio, Spirit. September 2023 for Scorpio. Clear messages, please. Clear messages regarding the slow it down, accept responsibility, knowledge. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, more about slowing it down, the Hermit, the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, Justice. So the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy, and it makes sense that it would fall beneath the slow it down. Because, when we really take our time and be in that moment of stillness, okay, that's when we have the realizations and we learn the lessons that Spirit is trying to teach us so that we can grow and evolve on our path. Okay, so here we go. So, Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Six of Pentacles makes a lot of sense, right? Makes a lot of sense. Because by slowing it down, and remember I said going out in your yard, sitting in a chair, closing your eyes, listening to what's going on around you, or maybe you just have your eyes opened and your mind is clear and you're watching the animal spirits, that's when Spirit can guide you. That's when you have those epiphanies, those aha moments, and you learn the lessons that you need to learn. Because there is something about balance, okay? Either you feel like you have shortchanged someone in your life, or you feel like you've been shortchanged. Also, for me, in this deck of the Six of Pentacles, is wanting a either relationship, or you just want your finances to balance out, where you give and receive, right? Your energy. You give, you receive. You're not giving more than what you're receiving, okay? Or, receiving less than what you're giving. However you want to flip that, right? That's the perspective. How does it apply to you? Either way, it's about a nurturing, balanced, even give and take in a situation. Okay, doesn't matter what that situation is. It could be job related, it could be friendship related, it could be romance related, it could be husband and wife related, whatever it is. But it's really time to slow down and understand what is it that you truly want in your life. And the only way to manifest is by being in that moment of stillness and putting out there what is it that your heart truly desires, and understanding and believing that it will come to fruition in divine timing. You have Page of Swords here, you have Justice, and you have the Hangman. Okay, there is an energy here of, again, the Knight of Pentacles, right? Just hanging, not going forward, not going backwards, you're just hanging. And there is a truth that you're wanting to speak and to balance something out. Again, that Six of Pentacles, right? There is something that you're wanting to balance out in your life. But in order to do that, you have to be honest. You have to speak from your heart. You have to choose your words. And this is also where we learn, right? It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to say, I'm sorry. It's okay to clear the air. It's okay. And the more you push yourself through this, the easier it becomes. I promise you, the easier it will become. It'll become second nature to you. But there is something that you are wanting to tell the truth about, speak up about, and Spirit is saying you've been hanging around in this energy of not moving forward. You're not going backwards. It's kind of like, for me, the Hangman could be like in the void, right? There's really nothing going on. You're not taking action. And you might feel like, you were very immature at one time in your life, or this could have to do with something about when you were younger. In this deck, there's two Fool cards. One is a puppy, and one is a mature adult dog. So for me, the puppy is when, right, we're innocent, we're young, we're foolish, we take risks, right? We do stupid things. It's learning those childhood lessons, right, of what to do and what not to do. And I feel like here, immaturely, you might have walked away from someone, or someone walked away from you, that you really feel in your heart of hearts was your soulmate. And whatever the story was around that when you were younger, there is a truth that you're wanting to speak about. So it's important that you do that. You have that conversation. Doesn't mean that you and this person will come back together. It doesn't mean that you and this person won't come back together. But it has to do with speaking from your heart and allowing yourself to be vulnerable. For some of you, it's about walking away from someone to go towards, your wishes being fulfilled, going towards a soulmate. This has been a long time coming, right? Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and foolishly taking action. Maybe you don't want to appear immature, right? Maybe you feel like, oh my God, if I do this, I'm gonna look foolish. I'm gonna look stupid. Whatever story you're telling yourself, change the storyline. If I speak up and I speak my truth, I will clear my mind. It won't weigh heavy on my heart anymore. And I don't care if I look foolish or immature. It's about me growing and evolving. And that's the important thing to hold on to here. Because with the Hermit card and the Justice card and the Eight of Cups, this is about balancing something out with someone or a situation that either you walked away from or they walked away from, or you both could have walked away from. Because for whatever reason, it didn't align at that time in your life. And now Spirit is saying, it's time to balance out the scales. It's time to have that exchange. And that exchange will be very nurturing. Whether, you and this person reunite, or whether you and this person go your separate ways, it'll be very healing to you, possibly to them, possibly to both. But the important thing here is you. What is your energetic vibrational field telling you to do? Are you constantly thinking about this person? Are you dreaming about this person? Do things remind you of this person? That is your intuition telling you to move forward and do this. Have this conversation that you've been wanting to have. Because I feel like it's been quite some time. Okay, and Spirit is really shining the light on that. And it's like, I feel like you don't want to miss out on this, but yet you're, looking at things from a different perspective, right? Maybe you've done some healing work, and that is part of the healing work. Once you heal a wound within you, then you can pull yourself back and look back on your life and see how your actions, that's the taking responsibility, has led you to where you are today. And Spirit is saying, you're not going to get what you want by just hanging still and not moving in any direction. So if it is a soulmate connection that you're wanting, you got to make the move. You have to go after it. You have to really want it. So let's clarify a couple of these cards. What is this truth? Why is the Page of Swords here? You could be dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, a Gemini, or Libra. We have the Temperance card here. The Temperance card is about patience. You might need to have patience with this person. Okay. The King of Swords can seem standoffish. The Star card. This is definitely about healing a situation with someone, okay, that you may feel may be standoffish. Because see how the eagle is, or the crow, I should say, sorry about that, is looking in a different direction, you may feel like this person is going in a different direction. But how are you going to know that if you don't reach out, if you don't have this conversation? If nothing else, okay, healing takes time. So it will teach you patience, and it's also healing something. This is about your wish coming true. The star card, wish upon a star, a falling star. Right? There's reasons why those sayings came along. And I feel like, this is a heart healing that is needing to take place. And I really feel like you will find it very refreshing. Okay? Why is the immature fool here? Why is the immature fool here? Now, when I say immature fool, guys, I don't mean that you are immature. This is just, remember, the younger version of you, right? And whether it's you're an adult and you still have that really young energy and you feel like you really leaped into something without really thinking, right? Whatever the case may be. So don't take it as, I'm saying you're immature. It's just how I identify with the two different Fool cards. Okay? Definitely dealing with an Aquarius. Definitely dealing with an Aquarius. One more card, please. Nice, you're taking action. I like that. So we have the Ace of Cups. And interesting, we had the Two of Cups. So at one time, this could have been a love connection or somebody significant in your life or played a significant role in your life. You find this person, very caring, very sincere, very different from the King of Swords, right? But the difference with the Queen of Swords is they want the truth. Don't go towards a Queen of Swords if you're not intending to be totally honest and totally open. But you are taking action, and that's a good thing. Okay, this is also, for me, the Chariot card is recognizing. You may be recognizing that this person will fill your cup. You'll fill their cups. Your cups will overflow with love. So it's important for you to have this conversation. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Why did you walk away from them or they walked away from you? Why did you walk away from them or them walk away from you? Okay. So one of you, Four of Wands, Nine of Swords, Six of Cups. I love the Six of Cups in this deck because the Six of Cups, I wish I knew then what I know now. Because see how it's the baby elephant and then the much more mature elephant? You could be looking back on the past, right? Either one of you, whoever walked away from who, it wasn't an easy decision to make, okay? There could have been a lot of emotions. Maybe there was a situation that was really weighing heavy on your mind, on their mind. But the important thing is, it was about going towards happiness, right? Maybe it was too much for this person. Maybe you couldn't have that balance, that even give and take. And this person knew that in order for them to find their own happiness, their own stability, they had to walk away, or you had to walk away. So what is the advice for my Scorpios? What is the advice for my Scorpios? Two more cards, please. What is the advice for my Scorpios? I thought two cards popped out there, guys. So if this reading is resonating for you guys, please hit that thumbs up button. Please leave me a comment down below. So we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Nine of Wands. So this is about you sincerely speaking from your heart center. Okay, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. You know, the Queen of Cups is someone who is really in touch with their feelings, their vulnerability. And then the Knight of Cups is, you know, offering love. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is you need to push through that fear. Okay, maybe you feel like this person will be very defensive. Maybe you feel like this person will slam the door in your face. Maybe you feel like they won't answer your text message or your email, right? However you choose to contact this person, you may feel like their defenses are up. Well, you won't know, right, until you make that move. So I encourage you to make that move. Because if nothing else, you're healing. You're healing the situation from the past. And when we heal situations from the past that, whether you believe it or not, are deep-seated, you know, wounds that are generations and generations and generations old. I just went to Ellis Island this past weekend and realized what my block was around financial success. Well, back when my great-grandparents immigrated to New York, they were the lowest paying immigrants, literally in the 7th percentile. And they laid the cobblestones for the roads in New York City. They laid the sewage pipes. They laid the railroad tracks. And they were the lowest paid. That's generations. That's ancestral healing. And when you do that, you also heal the fabric of time. So take that deep breath, Scorpios, and reach out, contact this person, have that heart-to-heart conversation. It may turn out totally different than what you're anticipating. Don't let your fear get in the way of worrying about, are they going to be defensive? Are they ready for another fight? Or maybe you're just afraid that they won't even answer you. But you won't know that until you try. So there you go, my beautiful Scorpios. Please give this a thumbs up if it resonated. Leave me a comment. Let me know how it resonated. Share this message so others can receive the message as well. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button and click on the bell for all notifications. Until next time, guys, love, light, and blessings. Be well.